Good evening, good night. It's 10:03 p.m. What the hell day is it? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday already? Wednesday, October 12th. Wednesday, October 12th, 2020. Hello, good evening. How is you? How's it going? It's me, Freeman Maurice T, trying out on YouTube. Because Twitch was going nowhere and probably YouTube going nowhere either. But just wanted to give this a try. This is pretty much my therapy for my life right now. Yeah, it's sad, right? But hey, I don't feel like paying a whole lot of money for one person to listen to me, so I'm gonna see if I can get a whole bunch of people to listen to me for free. Sound like a good deal, right? Just leave your abusive comments in the comment section. Okay, what I have planned for today is nothing. Usual drawing, maybe watch some videos, hanging out, chilling and shish. This thing. Yes, there it is. Yes, I'm feeling it. It's part of my Halloween costume. I can't wait to set up. Halloween is my favorite time of the year. It used to be Christmas, but as a kid, I kind of grew out of it into an adult. So now I just love Halloween, and I love to be able to dress up as like, not even monsters, but just my own creations. And people be like, "Oh shit, that guy gonna kill somebody!" Like, no, it's just me. It's me in a Halloween costume. "Oh shit, that nigga black, get him!" But no, it's just I can't take this off. But I'm planning on going as my own creation of a not Sith, not Jedi. So this is just part of it. I really love the lights, by the way. There's an option between red, pink, orange, purple. I felt like it was a bit banal, even cliche to pick red, but I picked red anyway, just because of well, I should have went for purple, but I didn't know how purple lit up. So this is gonna be the mask that I'm wearing, like a Deathbird mask, but I'm gonna make like a little Sith Jedi thing out of it. So my planning would be, I just beat myself. I kind of like the way I look like now. Okay, so sorry. So it would be something like this. So either I would have, it's supposed to be just light up eyes. So you can put it in the eye and it won't hurt you. Oh man, that looks really good like that. I tried it on earlier today. I tried putting it on the inside, but it keeps looking weird inside. So I've got to find a way to tape this on the outside and maybe camouflage. I'm probably going to use some masking tape, paint it around the same colors and textures as my Deathbird mask. And I got a whole robe. I got my lightsaber and everything. I'm gonna make my lightsaber turn orange. Kind of think of it. Maybe I should have got an orange light, but that wouldn't have been too much orange because I already have an EL light that's orange. And what I was gonna do with the EL light is it's stretchable. It's really long. EL light is pretty much light for like Halloween costumes and things like that. And I would just stretch it around either the arm of my costume. I'd probably just make little holes into this mask and have the EL light go in and out, in and out. And then there's 3 settings. There's it pulsates, which I really want to use. I want to use the pulsate setting to kind of mimic a heartbeat. Then there's like a really jittery setting, and then there's just a steady setting. I'm gonna go for that pulsate setting. But as you can see from my incoherent talking, I'm super excited about Halloween. I can't wait. It's just a matter of figuring this out, if I should do it on the outside or put it on the inside. I still got plenty of time. Yeah, I'm a big ass kid, so what? Yeah, you a big ass kid. Aren't you a daddy? Yeah, I'm a daddy. Yeah, nigga, maybe you start acting like your age. You start sucking my dick. How about that? How about the mouth? Damn, nigga, now you doing sexual harassment? No, I'm not doing sexual harassment. Damn. Okay, let's stop. Alright. Yeah. All this stuff came in throughout the week. I'm really happy I was able to get it. This was supposed to come with a battery. It did not come with a battery. I was going to send a guy or a girl or them a very sternly worded email, but like, you know, like, accidents happen. She was like, send that shit back. No, accidents happen. Just, it works perfectly. It's super bright. It doesn't blind me when I put it on because there's the piece where you're looking through. We're not really looking through. There's a piece. Come on, man. Where are you? I just turned you on. Uh-oh. Did you just break it? No. There's a piece here that shields your eyes from the light. So I can look directly into it like this. And it won't hurt my eyes. Pretty cool stuff, huh? Just a matter of making it really good. So there's a little, okay. They said not to bend the plastic parts, so I have to be careful not to do that. Oh man, that's so cool. No, it's not. It's not cool. It's stupid. Shut up. Stop ruining my fun. Lucky Kiwi Farms down, nigga. Put you on Kiwi Farms like that. I don't have an audience for Kiwi Farms. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, to whoever's hanging out with me. I hope your day's going well. I said that already. I have nothing new to report. Daughter's doing great in school. Wife's doing great with her job. I'm doing great with nothing. I could be doing better, if I'm honest. Just finding gigs is tough. I'm just trying to improve my skills and my artwork so I can be more confident with it. So that way I can approach gigs with more confidence. Did some stuff with Jim Cornette and his YouTube channel. It's drying up a little bit since the return of Travis. Welcome back, Travis. But I just gotta have more confidence in myself, and once I have more confidence in myself in my artwork, it'll be a little bit easier. But in order to get confidence, you gotta have the experience and the knowledge. So right now I'm working on the knowledge. I have some of the experience, but I really want some more knowledge. I have to get better. I must get better. I must prevail. I must prevail. You don't care. Alright, so I'm gonna just start drawing and start bullshitting around, I guess. Let's just watch some secular talk and bore the fuck out of you. Which I'm gonna do. Sorry,
all right,
Kyle,
y'all, I have some big breaking news to share with you. This is
Secular Talk by Kyle Kulinski. He's very political, and he's very on the left, like me. I don't talk about politics too much, but when I do talk about politics, I usually discuss or I listen to Secular Talk with Kyle Kulinski. And I'm going to read the latest thing with Alex Jones being ordered to pay $1 billion in a defamation lawsuit. Good. Fuck that asshole for doing that to those families. Fuck them. Transition. Yeah, nigga, why are you so dramatic? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Alright. Before I get started, though, I'm going to set up my drawing. I've been on a Meteor Man and Blank Man kick. I don't know why. I guess because I'm not seeing much love to my people out there in terms of art. Everything I'm seeing is a rehash or redone. I'm tired of seeing it. And Blank Man and Meteor Man back in the day, granted they were slapstick comedies. Well, Meteor Man wasn't really slapstick. It was situational. Blank Man was definitely slapstick and situational. They were comedies, but back then those are really the original superheroes that we had, man. So I don't know. I'm really on the people superhero kick, and not just. I'm gonna get hate for this. Looking at a black Shaggy from Scooby Doo. You know, it's just for me. It's heartbreaking. If you like it, all power to you. But me, it hurts. Because there's so many people out there way more creative than I am. They can't get a break because there's always a rehash of something done for equality. can't get a break because there's always a rehash of something done for equality. Oh shit, am I recording on here too? TikTok, TikTok. Can't get a break because there's always a rehash of something. Why is it recording here? I don't want to record. Equality. No. Oh, shit. Am I recording? I'm recording on my mirroring. TikTok, TikTok. Can't get a break because there's always a rehash of something. Why is it recording? I'm so sorry. I don't want to record. Equality. No. Oh, shit. Am I recording? I'm recording on my mirroring. Oh, come on. Is he gonna give me this bullshit? TikTok, TikTok. Can't get a break because there's always a rehash. Why is it recording? I'm so sorry. I don't want to. Why's it looping? Why's it infinite loop? I'm recording on my mirroring. Oh, come on. Is he gonna give me this bullshit? TikTok, TikTok. Can't get a break because there's always a rehash. Why is it recording? I'm so sorry. I don't want to. Why's it looping? Why's it infinite loop? I'm recording on my mirroring. Am I talking to myself from different dimensions? Is he gonna give me this bullshit? TikTok, TikTok. Can't get a break because why is it recording? I'm so sorry. I don't want to. Why's it looping? Why's it infinite loop? I'm recording on my mirroring. Am I talking to myself from different dimensions? Is he gonna give me this bullshit? TikTok, TikTok. Can't get a break. I'm so sorry. Why's it looping? Why's it infinite loop? I'm recording on my mirror. Am I talking to myself from different dimensions? Is he gonna give me this bullshit? I'm so sorry. Why's it looping? Why's it infinite loop? I'm recording on my Am I talking to myself from different dimensions? Is he gonna give me this bullshit? Am I talking to myself from different dimensions? Am I talking to myself from different dimensions? I feel like I'm going insane. What the fuck is going on? That, folks, is how you do a proper stream. I feel like I'm going insane. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I did something wrong. That, folks, is how you do a proper stream. I feel like I'm going insane. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I did something wrong. That, folks, is how you do a proper stream. I feel like I'm going insane. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I did something wrong. Okay, so whatever it is, it has to do with me mirroring. I don't know what. But try again. It has to do with me mirroring. I don't know what. But try again. Okay. It has to do with me mirroring. Hello? I gotta see if that works. Testing 1, 2, 3. I like titties bouncing up and down on my face. Hit the penis, put it in my hand, and then you chase. Titties. Testing 1, 2, 3. I like titties bouncing up and down on my face. Hit the penis, put it in my hand, and then you chase. Okay, it's working. Anyway, what was I saying? Alright. Do some drawing while listening to Kyle Kalinske. He's on the left, I'm on the left. Alex Jones gets fucked. Let's listen.
Just came in. All right, y'all, have some big breaking news to share with you. This just came in. A jury says InfoWars host Alex Jones should pay $965 million to people who suffered from the lie that the Sandy Hook mass shooting was a hoax. So he's on the hook for nearly $1 billion.
Good. Fuck that guy.
Let me give you some more of the specifics here. This is the Associated Press reporting. They say the conspiracy theorist Alex Jones should pay $965 million to people who suffered from his false claim that the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting was a hoax, a jury in Connecticut decided Wednesday. The verdict is the second big judgment against the InfoWars host over his relentless promotion of the lie that the 2012 massacre never happened, and that the grieving families seen in news coverage were actors hired as part of a plot to take away people's guns. It came in a lawsuit filed by the relatives of 5 children and 3 educators killed in the mass shooting, plus an FBI agent who was among the first responders to the scene. A Texas jury in August awarded nearly $50 million to the parents. So the case in Texas is a little different because they have a cap on the damages that can be paid out there. So I believe the actual number he has to pay because of the Texas case is somewhere between $8 million and $8.75 million. But in this case, in Connecticut,
there is no cap.
There is no cap.
He's fucked.
There is no cap on the damages. They don't have a law like that in Connecticut. So $965 million means $965 million. God damn. So, look, how does this work from here? My honest answer, I do not know. Alex Jones was trying to file for bankruptcy before, but that was kind of like a financial ruse to hide his money and avoid liability. But now it appears like he will actually go bankrupt. I don't know exactly how this works. I'm not a judge. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a lawyer. But he's already on air making fun of it. He's already on air. He was watching the verdict live. He apparently is not required to be in the courtroom because it's a civil case. And he was on air saying, you get $50 million, and you get $75 million, and you get $100 million. And he was, he's mocking what happened here. But, yeah, in all seriousness, I don't know what goes on from here. I think he'll always find a way to get his voice out and be on air. There's always going to be some, website host that's going to allow InfoWars and Prison Planet to stay up. But he's certainly on the hook for quite a bit of money. And I don't know how he's going to wiggle his way out of this one. But, I'm hesitant, almost in a way, like when we talk about Trump. It's like he always finds a way to wiggle out of accountability. I'm sure old Alex has some tricks up his sleeves.
Of course he does.
But, it's still going to hurt, right? Like, even if he finds a way to get out of it to one extent or another, I'm sure there's a sting here which is pretty devastating. So I will be very interested to see what happens moving forward. And there might even be more cases. I don't know. There might even be some more defamation cases on the way. I'm not sure this is all of them. But, man, nearly $1 billion. $1 billion. That's, I don't know. Somebody will have to look this up, but is this like one of the biggest payouts of all time. I mean, I'm sure that there's like corporate cases where it's gone over $1 billion, but against an individual, a lawsuit against an individual, I don't know. This has to be like one of the biggest ever. No. So anyway, there you have it. Wild number on the screen here. I mean, it almost seems like how could that even be a real number? I mean, Alex Jones is colossally wealthy.
$965 million.
He ain't got no $965 million. I wouldn't be surprised if he had like 70 million, 80 million, but 965 million, I don't know, man. I don't know, but wow.
He's fucked it, rightfully so.
If there's any reporting that comes out that explains like what is going to happen from here and how he can potentially wiggle out of it, or how it's impossible for him to wiggle out of it, or what happens moving forward, I'll definitely cover it because I'm just as curious as you guys are.
Hey Mars, you want to go on the stream?
We
My
have
cat
a lot
was
of
saying
news
hi,
to
I
cover tonight,
think.
including this new evidence and testimony coming in the January
Okay,
6th
okay.
committee
Yeah,
hearing
you can come
tomorrow,
on.
which is planned to be the final one. And, we get into law school every so often on this program. We're going to get into Barack Obama's unearthed law school manuscript.
Don't slip, I got you.
And what he says about safeguarding American democracy, which is pretty relevant.
That's Mars, the cat.
Dealing with huge breaking news.
Wanted to say hi. Hey, Cinnamon. Cinnamon, stop.
$1 billion
That's my dog,
That
Cinnamon.
is the total damages for the
Gets a little
liar,
jealous.
proven
Hey,
in
stop
court
it.
to be a liar,
It's okay.
and right-wing
It's
conspiracy
okay.
theorist
He's a
Alex
good boy.
Jones.
He's a good kid.
He was just held accountable
He's a good boy.
late
Look at
today
two
in court.
boys.
You may recall we
Look
have
at
been
two
covering
boys.
these cases in this story from the start because the lies matter, because the sanctions for them matter, because what is happening right now, tonight in America, is, according to so many victims' family, a modicum
That
of
Mars B.
justice long
Just wants to say
overdue
hi.
for these
Oh,
families
that's
who
nice
lived
of you
through the
too.
unthinkable, the murder of their children at Sandy Hook. And the man you see on
Very
your
good.
screen
I'm proud of you too.
tried to lie about
Super
and
proud of you
harass
too.
and defame
Super
and
proud.
profit off all of that.
Who's
That
daddy's
ends.
Who's
That
daddy's
ends today. That was put to
Look
an
at that
end
dog.
in
Look at
court
happy Joe.
with.
Look at happy
And
Joe.
I
Look
want
at
you to
happy
hear this
kid.
number because
Oh,
it is way
look at
larger
that.
than any number I've ever
Thank
read.
you, Mars. I
any
appreciate that.
newscast
Oh, they're licking each other.
as news.
You licked Mars. That's nice of you.
$965
nice
million
of you. She's a good
in
boy.
damages against Mr.
That's
Jones
nice. That's nice.
awarded to the many victims.
Nice. You made a
the
breakthrough.
parents, the families.
You made a breakthrough.
Who, as you know, if you follow
Made a
the case,
breakthrough.
have detailed
Made a breakthrough.
what they were put through, really just beyond words, by this liar, this charlatan. These grieving parents have recounted what was done to them and their families and how this escalated and how the profits that Mr. Jones was seeking came at the cost of violent threats, harassment, all because Mr. Jones was pushing something that is completely false. I will mention it once.
You did
Claimed
good.
the murder of their children was
Normally
some
you
kind
play
of
too
political
rough.
hoax.
Play too much and play too rough.
This powerful
Hey, Mars.
verdict, throwing the book at
Headbutt.
Mr.
Give me a
Jones
headbutt.
took about
There you
15
go.
minutes in its entirety to
Oh.
read.
I felt loved.
Roman numeral 1, compensatory damages.
Kisses from you and headbutts from Mars.
Defamation / slander damages, past
Hey,
and
but-
future, $60 million.
Thank you.
B, emotional distress.
Stop being so
damages,
jealous.
Past and future.
Oh, that's nice of you,
$60
Cinnamon.
million.
Look at that! You headbutt, bro. You gave him a headbutt. That was your first headbutt you ever gave him.
$10 million. $32,600,000. $73,600,000. $81,600,000. $36 million.
Good boy.
All agreed to this issue.
Good boy. You too, Mars. You did great.
It went on like that, and as is often said and is true in court cases that involve anything like this, nothing brings back the victims, nothing brings back the children.
Good boy.
And most parents who
You
go
too,
through
Mars.
anything like
Wanna
this
get down?
deal
Okay.
with their whole lives as a family trauma.
You did good, boy.
Mr. Jones did was
You're
not
super
only
friendly with Mars.
completely illegal
They're always friendly with each
trauma,
other. It's that
but
Cinnamon plays too
putting in
much
danger those
and
families
sometimes too
was
rough.
shown in these
He won't
cases
bite
as
Mars or
one
anything. He'll just try to
case. This is
do like a
now
little
live
rush
and
tackle on him.
information, as
Mars doesn't
well
like that,
as
of course, and he'll try to
reflection
swipe at him.
stress.
But it's never
Comes after
anything
that
super
separate
violent, and
case
we're not trying to
we
kill
talked
each
about
other.
Texas,
This is the
where
first time that
charged Jones with what was then a
Cinnamon
huge
actually
$45 million
kinda
fine and punishment.
affectionately
Comes after
kissed Mars,
this really tough
other than trying to
testimony
play with
across
him.
these two trials from the
and it's the
bench.
first time that Mars really gave Cinnamon a headbutt,
It is one thing to lose a
which
child.
in cat
It's
terms
quite
means that you
another
lie.
thing when people
I don't know if you know that, but when a cat headbutts you,
everything about
that's their way of saying,
your
"Nigga, you
boy
alright."
who is gone, and your
Right, dude.
surviving child, and your husband, and everything you ever did in your life
I'll be right
that
back.
is on the internet and
Good boy.
harass you.
She's home by herself. She's
Oh,
really,
boy.
really stressed.
Ow.
She'll say, I feel better when I'm at a friend's house because nobody knows who I am, but when I'm home, I feel like I'm a target.
It's just so hard to go see your 7-year-old child's headstone and to hear that people were desecrating it and urinating on it and threatening to dig it up. I don't know how to articulate what that feels like.
And it took a lot for the parents to even share this in court. That is the process. That's what's required. You could imagine, as I've mentioned in the very beginning of this process, that some would try to move on, not give it more time or attention. That proved very difficult, and so these families banded together. And this comes amidst the wider context of the internet and political lies in America, where free speech is defended, but defamation is still illegal and punishable. Now, Jones had testified in that first trial. In the second trial, the one that has brought him to this record-breaking punishment tonight, he showed basically no remorse. He said he's done apologizing. He left Connecticut in the middle of the trial without testifying. Here is what he said as this verdict broke, as the news came out today on InfoWars.
Ain't gonna be happening. Ain't no money. I killed the kids, folks. Listen, 57 million, 20 million, 50 million, 80 million, 100 million, blah, blah. You get $1 million. You get 100 million. You get 50 million.
This is what he does. This is what he peddles. And if you think, gosh, this is all pretty fringe or extreme, or how much time should you give in your mind to Alex Jones, this has a lot of followers, and he is tied to certain right-wing movements. And while he can play tough while he runs away on his little internet
I
show,
really
the
gotta
arm
stop
of
streaming
the
so
law-
late.
Of the law is long here.
I'm already feeling
All
the
his
sleepiness.
companies, all his personal assets,
Being
everything
old,
in his
being a
name
dad,
and the company's name can
still
be
being
now legally
fat.
pursued. He also, of course, has the right to
I'm
appeal the
fat.
amount.
What up?
But Judgment Day is here. The Connecticut Post reports
Well, I am
statistics
losing
that
weight,
show
though.
searches for Jones'
Getting
name.
stronger again.
The whole business
I'm back to
video, the video
benching
I
2
just showed
plates
you,
on
just
a
that
bench
clip,
press,
that
which
kind
is
of stuff.
255
All of
pounds.
this skyrocketing, you see, when
Can't
the
squat
firm
or deadlift like I used to
leaned
because of my lower
into this
back.
hoax,
But I've been
this
doing
attack
oh
on the
man, what's the
families,
name of these
these
squats?
lies. It's a
Well, you're holding
reckoning in an age of disinformation. And let me tell you
the
something.
bar.
There are
you
other
across your
people
chest and across your
who are
back.
not equating
That's what helped me a
exactly
lot.
what they do, because
That's what helped me
every
with my running,
case,
too.
Every person accused
I'm
of
running a lot
anything has their
faster,
own
my
time,
stamina
their own
going
day in
up.
court. But there are other people who I
Just gotta
can
get
tell you
rid
for sure
of
are a little more concerned tonight. Because there are
I've been
other
able to play
cases
with
that
my
deal
daughter
with
more again,
defamation right
which
now.
is
And with
a
this
super
internet
relief.
era, we are
But the
looking at
thing
a
is,
reckoning where some of these rules
She's so far ahead
are
in
being
stamina, I get so tired out so
adjusted
fast.
and thought anew.
And she'd be
when you
like, come on,
see
Dad, we're playing tag. Like,
spread
oh, I'm like playing tag.
these kind of conspiracy theories and lies,
And
and
you'd
how
be like,
of
"Get
course,
out,
they're
you
weaponized
bitch!"
only for
I'm like,
profit
"Whoa.
in our politics.
Why are you talking to Dad like that? Like, shut up,
Fox
bitch!
News
You
is
gonna play
facing
tag with me?
a
I fucking like it.
defamation
Punch me.
suit from
She kicks me. She hits
a
me with a steel
company. It's
chair.
not a left or right thing. The company Dominion, based on the defamation,
I'm watching
they
MSNBC.
say Fox News no.
That is not one of the go-tos. I usually watch Kyle Kalinske. Sometimes I watch I guess Amazing Atheist when he's not going on his rants. That's not to say he doesn't have anything to say. He does have a lot to say. Sometimes too much to say, and I don't have the time to be listening to it. Breaking Points. Any left thing you can think of. The Vanguard. Anything that's left and not center left, I'm cool with. Even though Sam Cedar, I won't say he's center left. He's like edges right past center left. Actually, no, that's a lie. He's further towards left and center. So my apologies, Mr. Cedar. All right, back to the fucking drawers. Well, what's on YouTube? What can I watch on YouTube? Oh, that's nice.
So this news just dropped the other day. Biden administration has reunited 500 families separated under Trump. Interesting.
Why hasn't that been
So
more
here's what
in
they say
the
in the Hill.
news?
The Biden administration has reunited 500 children separated from their parents under the Trump administration White House's zero-tolerance border policy, an official told The Hill Friday. The benchmark follows nearly 2 years of steady work by the Biden administration, which tasked itself with reuniting an estimated more than 1,000 children who remain separated from their parents due to the 2018 Trump policy. Quote, 500 is a really important milestone. Obviously, the first step for these families is that physical reunification and going through that process. Michelle Brane, executive director of the administration's Family Reunification Task Force, told The Hill, those are 500 individual children that are now with their parents. The Biden administration launched its Family Reunification Task Force weeks into taking office, pledging to contact the parents, many of whom are outside the U.S. and may no longer reside in their home country. Outrage over the policy pushed Trump to suspend it, but not before separating more than 5,000 children from their parents. Jesus, I did not know it was that many. Brane said the task force still has nearly 700 children it is still trying to reunify with their parents. The administration in September of last year launched two sites, Together.gov and its Spanish-language counterpart, Juntos.gov, to give families a portal to actively seek reunification. Some 200 families are still being processed through the portal, and another 150 who have been initially contacted by the government have yet to do so. There's also a group of parents for the more than 150 children the task force has not yet been able to contact. Quote, we're making progress. We have been able to contact many of the families that we had not previously had any contact with when we came into this job and into this mission, and we know that there's a lot of work left to be done. We are committed to continuing to work to find these families, Brane said, an effort that has included visiting villages in other countries in an effort to locate the parents.
Wow.
Obviously, the last cases are the hardest cases in many ways. Wow. Okay, so this is surprising. Now, here's why I'm shocked by this in particular. Because the Biden administration has been a lot tougher on the border than anybody on the right would like to acknowledge. And it's something people to Biden's left have, I think, fairly criticized him for, because he has kept in place a lot of the Trump-era border policies. One of them being Title 42, the pandemic era policy. One of them being Remain in Mexico. Now, recently, a lot of these policies have been rescinded after extended legal battles over them. There were some court cases around them, but so Title 42, I don't think they're allowed to do that anymore because it was a pandemic-era policy where they said there is no due process. If you come to the country, we're just going to kick you out immediately. Well, that violates due process rights, and so you're not allowed to do that. So I think they stopped doing that one. Remain in Mexico, I think they just got rid of. But these are policies that have had remained in place for an extended period of time, well after Trump was in office. And so, Biden, in standard American president operating procedure, has continued the deportations, has continued to be tough on the border. Now, that's not the way the right portrays it. They portray it like, Biden's weak and he supports open borders and whatnot. But now we see there are some key ways in which he has broken with Trump-era policy. Now, I do remember when Trump reversed this policy because there was so much negative press he got over it. And this did lead to marches in the streets where people were saying you cannot separate these kids from their families. And so Trump reversed the policy. And I watched a documentary on this, by the way, which was a very good documentary. I think it was a PBS documentary. And then now, I didn't even know Biden had this task force to bring back families that
I think it was a PBS documentary, very good
to bring back
documentary.
kids to the families that they
The
were
best
separated
documentary.
from. But apparently they do have it, and apparently it's kind of working. So look, add it to the list, man. Keep it real. Dark Brandon has been hitting us with a whole bunch of W's recently. There is no doubt about it. Between the student loan debt reduction, which already has survived some legal challenges against it, by the way.
I begrudgingly voted against that dude.
The new
voted
federal
for him
move on marijuana
in
where they want to pardon
2020.
everybody for simple possession federally, which will help
He
tens
has
of
been
thousands of
surprisingly
people who have some
delightful.
weed crime on their record.
He has a lot, still has a lot of shit to go
Between
through
the 15%
and deal
corporate
with.
minimum tax rate, the
But,
lowering of some prescription drug prices in the IRA, the list goes on
He's
and
been
on.
marginally on point.
Kind of surprised by this.
Marginally on point
Kind of
is a
surprised
lot
by
on
this. So
point
we have the midterms
in
upcoming.
regards to
As long
American
as inflation
politics.
and unemployment are not out of control, some people might be surprised on election night. I do believe that, because the most recent poll I saw, Biden had a 49% approval rating, his highest since he had a 52% approval rating, or 54% when he was cutting $1,400 checks. So we'll see. It's an interesting political landscape, and this is yet another victory for him. if you want to see me and Crystal Ball interview legends like Noam Chomsky, Cornel West, and more, subscribe to Crystal Kyle and Friends.
Oh, yeah, that's one we saw before. What is there for Prim? Oh, we can watch this one. Hood Sitcoms 3. Urkel got the blicky. I don't remember this episode that much. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think back. When, I think Laura or Urkel was being bullied. Somebody pulled a gun into school. It was definitely one of those "no praying again in school" episodes. Or tell a friend. Tell a teacher if you see someone who has a gun.
It starts off with Officer Carl Winslow just getting home from a long day at work. He works for the Chicago Police Department, so that's a fun job, I'm sure. He'd be chasing all the glory boys around all day or whatever happens in Chicago. Now he's tired and he want to relax, but Steve Urkel dumbass pops out the kitchen randomly.
What is this? Interview with a nerdy vampire?
Milk and breadcrumbs.
Oh, Steve!
Deebity deebity weebity deebity eebity deebity doobity.
Steve!
Winkle dinkle dicky. Winkle winkle dicky.
Steve Urkel does this long ass magic trick. He just bumbling around for like 5 minutes straight. Carl Winslow barely gets any fucking lines in the whole segment. It's like season 6, so this is basically all the show was at this point.
This is
Steve Urkel flailing his arms around. That's what the people wanted, I guess. Also, how the fuck did he do this trick? That's amazing.
You are a wonderful volunteer. Here's your hat back.
Beats! Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. It's the bigger love of the family.
He gets this fire ass theme song now. They all a happy family or something all the time. Steve Urkel trying to break and enter into the Winslow house. This nigga's strong as shit. They got the whole family pushing the door right now. They barely able to keep him out. What the fuck? Now the intro's over and we at school with Laura and her homegirls. They talking about lipstick or something. High school girls dialogue.
Hey, let's go to the mall. I want to get a
90s
new lipstick.
high school girl
you should have tried
dialogue.
that new Precious Plum they've been advertising. Precious Plum for that passionate pucker.
They really just put a laugh track behind anything, huh? Was that a joke? Who wrote that? Somebody paid you money?
Precious Plum for that passionate pucker.
After some more terrible sitcom banter, Laura goes back to her car when she gets approached by Dashiki from Don't Be a Menace and a gang of other
Oh,
girls.
snap, that is
They want to
Dashiki.
steal her cool leather jacket or something, but she's not having it.
Yeah, right. I worked hard for this jacket. Why don't you do the same?
Nah. Me and work don't mix. If you don't give it to me, I'm gonna rip it off your back. Now give it
No
up.
person has ever said that.
Get it off! Get off!
Yeah, Silver's right here.
Fight back! Fight back!
Laura gets her ass beat, then she goes home and she tells the police all about her encounter. She giving a super detailed ass description and shit. You can tell she already used to snitching all the time.
She's about 5'7" and she has dark hair. She was wearing black boots, jeans, and my jacket.
Darling, my poor darling.
Steve Urkel busts in, of course. He the star of the show now. He heard about the ass whooping and he hopes he can cheer Laura up with some of his good old-fashioned thirsty simping.
Shall I comfort you and make your woes all better? You just tell me what infidel did this to you. I'll reach down his throat and rip out his pancreas and slap him in the face with it.
The next day after school, Steve Urkel and his friend Waldo are escorting Laura to her car so the girls don't beat her up again. Well, that's your problem right there. You hang out with fucking Steve Urkel, bitch. This nigga's a goddamn incel. Y'all look like a whole meal right now.
Will you knock it off? I'm fine. fine. They arrested Tony last night.
Yeah, but I heard she got out on bail. Aha!
What?
I found a nickel.
Hey, bro, this is a nice-ass jacket, Steve Urkel. I'm not joking. I would definitely wear that. I should rob his dumbass. That's what we doing, I guess. Also, how does she keep getting this parking spot? This is a fucking good-ass parking spot, y'all. She always park right in front of the school. You think that shit would be reserved for the principal or something. But no, it's for Steve Urkel, homegirl, apparently.
You going somewhere, princess? You got my homegirl busted. And she deserved it. She stole my jacket.
So you're gonna have to come through me and we fist the fire.
Watch out. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Dashiki and her gang of bullies show up again. They real mad because Laura snitched on them or
these
something.
writers.
Got them in trouble.
These
Damn,
writers.
already got in trouble? That was fast.
White-ass
This nigga
writers.
Carl Winslow don't play about his daughter. I mean, these bitches still showed up at school the next day. There was no consequences or nothing, it looks like. She didn't even get the fucking jacket back. All right, never mind. He ain't do shit, but make it worse.
Come on, Steve, let's go.
Yeah, we don't have to hang around these hoodlets.
You better not testify against me or you'll be seeing us again.
Oh my god.
Before we continue, this episode of Prim's Hood Cinema is sponsored by Diet Smoke. If you're watching this video, you probably think getting super high before a movie would be a good idea, right? No, that's wrong actually. If the dose isn't just right, you're gonna have a bad time. Trust me. You don't wanna get too high, then you're gonna miss all the best parts. And you won't be able to think of funny jokes for your YouTube channel. So for times like that, when you're looking to kick back, relax, and get like a medium high, I recommend Diet Smoke for their Delta 8 THC gummies. Delta 8 is simply less potent than THC. It's the same cannabis you know and love, just a little less strong. The dosage is perfect, just like the high they deliver. Diet Smoke is less expensive than dispensaries, plus you don't need a medical card to order from them, which brings me to my next point. Because Diet Smoke uses Delta 8 THC, their products are 100% legal, even in states where cannabis is not. You always hear about people hitting the wrong strains and then making them anxious and act like Marlon Wayans. Well, that doesn't happen with Diet Smoke. Diet Smoke gummies give you the right amount of high every time. Each Diet Smoke gummy is infused with 10 milligrams of THC, plus it's organic and all natural. Diet Smoke gummies come in 2 amazing flavors, blue raspberry and watermelon. You can't go wrong with either one. They're good as hell. Diet Smoke is so confident that their gummies will give you that perfect medium high. If you're not 100% satisfied, they'll give you your money back. No questions asked. Right now, Diet Smoke is offering you a fire-ass deal. When you use promo code PRIM at checkout, you'll get 20% off the entire order. So go to dietsmoke.com, use the promo code PRIM for 20% off. Again, that's dietsmoke.com, promo code PRIM for 20% off your Diet Smoke THC gummies. Thank you, Diet Smoke, for sponsoring the video. Okay, Steve Urkel about to get shot now. It's the next day, and Laura is at school with her homegirls again. I guess she didn't tell her dad about the gun shit. That's kind of backwards, bro. If my jacket got took, which it has, I would just be like, fine, niggas got me. I'm cold now. If somebody pulled that gun on me for no reason, I would definitely tell my parents. Oh, hell no.
Hey, girl. Those are some great looking kicks, girl.
Aren't you afraid someone's gonna rip you off?
Not unless they stupid. And if you had one, you probably still have your jacket.
They all just packing now? What the hell?
Damn, they really live in Chirac right now. This is what it's really like, huh? Hey, you ain't got a purse or something? Why the fuck she got it tucked like Pooh Shiesty? You a little girl. You don't need this shit that bad. Nobody want these off-brand ass shoes anyway. What are these? Anyway, Laura sees that her homegirl got a gun, so she kind of wants one too. This shady looking sitcom white dude offers to sell her one. Apparently this nigga got hella heat for sale. This nigga a child. They didn't try to make it accurately look like a hood-ass school or nothing. That's why it's throwing me off. Everybody got cars. It's hella white people. They made it look like a normal TV high school. I guess it makes sense. You want to appeal to all the kids or whatever. But accuracy is important too though, my nigga. Like, it's not ever like this. What kind of school is this?
Look at that. Oh. What's that, a bazooka?
Excuse me. I am trying to earn money for law school.
You can't possibly be interested.
I'm just looking.
Oh, she's been shot. God, Josie, you should have given him the stupid shoe.
Somebody call 911!
Come on, just going around the corner.
Bitch, you ain't even used the gun.
I forgot the burner.
Why did y'all shoot her though, if it's like that? Why not shoot Steve Urkel? He was asking for that shit. You would have been doing everybody a favor, honestly. No, that's not funny. But damn, bro, if you're gonna shoot somebody, shoot this nigga. Maybe they was worried about getting caught, because they know Laura's dad is a police officer. She shot somebody right in front of the school she goes to. She didn't care about getting caught. Who does that? This is probably what suburban white moms think crime is. This is not what crime is. Who's this episode even for?
Oh, Carl. I'm so glad our baby's all right.
As a cop, I deal with this kind of thing every day. But it doesn't hit home until it happens to your own child.
Josie's mom's thinking about moving away. But ain't nobody driving me out of my home, Carl. Nobody.
They have some turn in your guns rally or a festival at the school. You gotta turn in all your guns at the school. How many kids in here got guns? Is this a hood school or not? Guns kinda expensive, bro. Hood children can't afford guns like that, where everybody got one. You gotta go borrow one or something if you need one. What's the tax bracket for this neighborhood? I'm seriously confused right now. Is this the hood? Why is Freddie Prinze Jr. here if this is the hood?
I turn in a gun and you give me money?
No, no money.
So what do I get?
You get your life.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? They don't get nothing? Y'all ain't got some fucking stickers or something,
Yeah,
bitch?
those some
That's
cash.
some terrible activism. Y'all not even trying, bro. Like, give a nigga some extra credit points, man, on a test. They paid money for these guns. They not about to just throw them shits away, especially after somebody just got caught lacking yesterday in front of the school. Clearly they need something. The school is nonsense. And what kind of sad-ass festival is this? You put up one sign, you got this weak-ass, old-ass DJ in the back trying to make it cool. You ain't even got no snacks. Y'all not trying. It's the end of the episode now. Urkel and Laura do that serious talking to the screen thing. Has that shit ever helped anybody? Like, I know their heart's in the right place, I guess, but I can't imagine anybody flipping a switch like that just because different strokes or whoever the fuck told you to.
I'm Kelly Shanine Williams.
And I'm Jaleel White. If you know someone's carrying a gun or selling a gun, tell someone. And if you're in a confrontation, it's okay to walk away. So before guns even come into the picture, squash it. Squash it!
Urkel must got an abusive ass family. He really don't like being home. Somebody should check on his home life. Do we ever see this nigga parents? I don't think we ever see his parents. It's a sad hood television show, low-key. No, I've never been to Chicago. Maybe it's really schools like this. Maybe shit was really jumping off like this in the 90s.
It
Or maybe
kinda
this
was.
whole episode is just inaccurate.
My brother
I'll let
went
you be
to
the
high
judge.
school
I
where
definitely
his
agree
friend
with the
was killed.
message though,
He was
overall.
in the next stairway.
Don't take a
He was in
gun
the
to
stairway
school.
pretty much right
That's
next to him,
lame.
shot.
We trying to be cool or something? You trying
Was
too
that
hard, bro.
1993?
If you got a problem,
Thomas Jefferson High
just
School.
fight. Then you get beat up. Then you bring the gun to school. No, I'm joking. That's
The gun
lame. Don't
violence
do
was
it.
wild,
Just
but
get
not
beat
as
up,
wild
bro.
as today,
It's
but-
fine. You'll be fine.
It's freaking wild. I am trying my
It
best not to
starts
fall
off with
asleep.
these two
Sleeping
savage-ass
inside me,
teenagers
clips.
walking into the corner store. Their names
man,
Kane and
I gotta
O
stop.
Dog.
I really gotta
They
stop
from the
streaming so
hood.
late.
They lives crazy and sad. They in the store kind of wilding a little bit, being too loud, opening shit before they buy it. Real savage shit, like Boom Gang level shit almost. It's ridiculous.
Hey, man, I'ma pay you.
The store owner's hanging out, being Chinese. The lady keeps fucking with these niggas, following them around and shit.
Bitch, stop following me around this motherfucker. You getting on my nerve.
Hurry up and buy.
Making me so bad.
They pay for the beer and shit. These teenagers,
Making me
the
feel
guy
bad.
didn't ID them at all,
Making
so
me feel
you know,
bad.
that's illegal. Right when they about to leave, the Chinese nigga says some slick shit under his breath.
Stand, y'all.
feel sorry for your mother.
You think I'm a bitch?
What you say about my mama? You feel sorry for who?
O-Dog shoots the guy. He gets the surveillance tape, then shoots the lady too.
Bitch, I told your stupid ass, shut the fuck up. Nigga, hurry up!
I'm not gonna lie, this opening scene is intense as fuck. Really though, that's just good filmmaking. I can't, it's no jokes.
Goddamn radio show. You won't be needing this now. Where all the money at, man? Fuck that. Fuck that. Go!
Went to the store just to get a beer, came out an accessory to murder and armed robbery.
It then flashes back to the 70s. This nigga Bruhman is here, and also the little nigga from Soul Food. I call him So Cool Fizz.
What's up, Janelle?
He plays Kane when he was little. His mom is on drugs, and his dad is Samuel L. Jackson. So he's all fucked up, yeah.
Listen, Trump, what you doing? Now go and get a little nigga a drink.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, what you doing out there, room?
Pernell looked out for me when things got rough. He taught me things.
Kane's dad is having a poker game in the basement. It's fun. They laughing, doing heroin.
Look here, man. Now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money?
I told you I ain't had your money yet, man. Fuck you, Dad. Better suck my dick.
They flash forward and Kane about to graduate from high school. Everybody excited for him. He don't give a shit though. He just want to sell drugs and hang out all day and shit. He hasn't really thought of any future type of shit. He don't really got no goals or interests. He upset that his face all pixely and low resolution. This a bootleg movie, y'all.
I admit it, I did it. I admit I love Steve Harvey. For all the bullshit they try to teach you in high school.
Wait, what?
I admit I love Steve Harvey. For all the bullshit they try to teach you in high school. I graduated with about half of
What the fuck is that?
Both of Kane's parents died living reckless and shit. Now he lives with his super wholesome, generic black grandparents.
Thomas.
When you super Both of Kane's parents died living reckless and shit. Now he lives with his super wholesome, generic black grandparents.
Thomas.
When you get that diploma, I'll be the proudest grandfather in all of L.A.
Jada Pinkett in the movie. She's Pernell's girlfriend or baby mother or something. Pernell's in prison for life, goddamn. He played by OG Bobby Johnson. This nigga loved jail. This nigga's born in jail.
Pernell had hooked up a house and a little money for him, but I still went by to check on him.
It's graduation night. Kane's cousin Harold is here visiting and they go out and party. Niggas at the party keep coming up to Kane saying that O-Dog showed them the robbery tape.
I promise. Next time I stream, I will stream earlier when I'm not so exhausted. It's hard to find a time, man. In any case, though, I'll be on tomorrow.